It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. The fans are filling the seats in San Antonio, the site of our broadcast, and where the Spurs will be going up against the Chicago Bulls. For Chicago, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. So we're right around halfway through the season. Shaq, a lot of trade discussions happening. What are your keys to making a great deal?
Well, it depends on your goal. You want to win now? You want to win later? A combination of both? Does your analysis ever make changes out of emotion?
Well, acquiring players that fit your system. You have to have a system first. That's the key. And if your trade looks too good to be true, it probably is.
I meant to say do your analysis, never make changes out of emotion.
Okay.
See, I was emotional when I was talking about it.
Well, I heard you.
I
I understood it. I understood
All right.
it.
You did?
Not really, but.
Me either. And now with the tip-off, coming up shortly, it's time to send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&T Center in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Taking a look at Chicago. They're hungry for wins and have to look at this as a great chance. Facing another struggling team, we'll see if they can seize the opportunity.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another. So they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
And maybe just more than wins and losses at stake. It could be pride. They'll be using everything in their arsenal to try and avoid the season sweep.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, DeMar DeRozan grew up in California, and he idolized Kobe Bryant. Now, DeRozan says, Kobe was my favorite player. I watched everything he did, practiced almost all his moves, and DeRozan has become a multiple-time All-Star. Kevin?
Well, DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. Now, about midway through the season, a couple teams starting to slide, and they're desperate to turn things around.
But does that mean, Kevin, desperate means you've got to make a bunch of changes, or do you go back to some of the things that had you in a position where we were talking about you in a positive manner?
Well, you want to remember your mission statement, don't you? What did we begin the season with?
Right. What did we come out of training camp?
Yes.
What was our mantra coming out of training camp? And maybe late November and early December, we won 7 of 10 games. Well, guess what? Break out that film. Let's sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's show some of the highlights of what we're capable of doing.
Go back to what we wanted to be.
And then bring it into the next game and show that you're capable of doing it again.
Agreed. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So for Chicago right now, Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Parker and Markkanen, your small and power forwards. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. Now here's Bledsoe. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go. Bledsoe against Levine. Bledsoe finds Gasol. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. Bledsoe against Dunn. Pass to Levine. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. He gets it in there. Dunn's got the first points on the scoreboard for Chicago.
There's just no way you are stopping Dunn when he's that close to the bucket. A skilled finisher and amazing athlete.
Now here's Gasol. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, scratching my head a little bit about how the defense is trying to play this. No one there really contesting the shot.
Here's Parker, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Over Gasol. Some solid defense from Gasol. Here's San Antonio. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And I felt like they came out of that with a terrific game plan, especially on the offensive end.
The defense seemed to be swirling and guessing about where the attack was coming from, inside, outside, and in transition.
Parker. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Man, that's great signs. Take the contact, keep your focus, and still get the score.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Brent, of course, you won a championship with the Spurs back in 2005 and 2007. Talk about the differences between those two teams.
Well, the similarities are more what I would go with, Kevin. 2005, it was a year where we leaned on Timmy a ton to beat a very physical, rough and rugged Pistons team who had won 6 Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe Manu Ginobili was the MVP of that series, by the way. And in 2007, the younger guys had grown up. We beat the Cavs 4-0, and that was LeBron James just putting on a show to get into the Eastern Conference Finals, beating that same Detroit team.
Here is Bledsoe. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Here's DeRozan. No good, shot missing. Nice D from Levine. Parker against Middleton. Parker passes to Dunn. Markkanen with it. 6 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Markkanen absorbing the contact. He's really good at staying with his shot through that contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Bledsoe kicks to DeRozan. Back to Bledsoe. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The pass to DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And right now they're like a light switch in the off position. 1 of 5 so far. Not an ideal start.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
The turnover margin was well within their favor, and you have to point to that ferocious D they played as the biggest factor in that win.
Here's Bertans. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
And here are the Bulls now. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
Yeah, the defense did nothing disruptive in the game, so good patience. It led to good shot selection, and then look at the excellent shooting percentage from the field.
Spurs trail by 10. Passes it to Bertans. Gasol against Lopez. Gasol finds DeRozan. Nice D from Levine.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
Now here's Markkanen. There's the 3. Bertans grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Middleton the pass to Bertens. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. San Antonio shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. Now here's Levine. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Levine's got his first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Pass to DeRozan. Over Levine. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
In this first period, they've been aggressive and extremely focused.
I don't think you ever expect to carve out such a big lead early on in a game like this, but let's see if they can maintain momentum.
Here's DeRozan after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Bertens. Rebound collected by Levine.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Markkanen kicks to Lopez. Pass to Dunn. 6 to shoot. And here is Parker. Guarded by Bledsoe. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
A little over-aggressive. He's got to dial it back if he wants to stay on the floor. 2 fouls in the first. Tough to overcome.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Bellinelli in for Chris Middleton. And a change for the Bulls. Bobby Portis is checked in for Robin Lopez. Now here's Levine. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game. Dunn kicks to Portis. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
Mills, he's checked in for Eric Bledsoe.
And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for DeRozan. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging about 27 points a game, just over 2 steals and 3 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy, all elements right now working together, and the game is coming so easy right now.
Now here's Mills. 14 points from him the last game against the Clippers. Levine against Bellinelli. Here's Pirtle. Right through the D for the layup. Pirtle's got his first points of the night. And Greg, you look at Dunn. It can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge. Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely.
Spurs trail by 13. Now Mills. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. And here is Bellinelli. Misses the 3. Parker looking over the floor. And the pass to Dunn. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. You look at the Bucks. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, the Bulls. They have a lot of ground to make up.
And looking at Chicago, they weren't part of the discussion of teams on the rise as we came into the year. And now, quite frankly, we know why. If anything, they've taken a step back.
Still some chances to find some positive as the season comes to an end. Even if it's not a playoff spot, just some kind of forward momentum heading into the offseason.
The Bulls leading by 11. He kicks to Markkanen. Outside Portis. On the wing, Levine. Back to Portis. Passes it to Dunn. Launches a three. That shot, no good. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Now here's Mills. Dunn covering. Pass to Bellinelli. Mills with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shot clock at 5. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Guys are slimming down, it seems, Brent, to play at a faster pace. And we hear more and more players are using a plant-based diet now.
Vegan-style players.
Maybe not quite to that extent, but they are certainly very, very cautious about what they're putting in their bodies.
I think we just hear more stories about some of the things that players are trying in order to get themselves to their athletic peak. And one of those things, of course, one of the most important things is the fuel that you're going to put into your body, because that's your only tool. So I think guys just pay a little bit more attention to how it is they're feeding the system.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Carter. Now here's Valentine. Not a lot of room. And a wide open look for Portis. Drills the three-pointer. Portis has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Bulls. And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 14-point game. Kicks it to Bellinelli. Clock at 6. And it's in there.
Yeah, and Bellinelli, very creative, has that ability to get into the heart of the defense.
Here's Dunn. Talking about that win against the Magic, he was definitely a major factor as well.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Two shots. Last on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one area of concern for Dunn, hitting his free throws with consistency, because he has the temperament to draw fouls.
So he gets them both. Now here's Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. That's tipped. Pass to Pirtle. Just 5 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Beyond the arc. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals leaders. Chris Dunn on top.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
And the pass to Robertson. Portis kicks to Dunn. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
San Antonio foul call. 1-1.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Shooting for Chicago. Chris Dunn. Taking 2 shots.
2.
And the first one drops. Brent, for as long as Coach Popovich has been at the top of this game, what really is there left to say?
I don't think there's much more you say on a professional level, but there's a lot to be said about the compassion and the things that Pop has done on a personal level for years behind the scenes, championing guys on his staff, supporting not only current players but former players on his team. The interesting thing for Pop the last couple of years is just how outspoken he's been in terms of the equality, not just around the NBA, but around our nation, and some of the statements he's made that have garnered a lot of political attention. Greg Popovich not afraid to express some of the things that maybe deep down we all believe in.
Chicago leading by 13. Outside Portis. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Now here's Valentine. Bellinelli is covering. They grab their own miss, and the basket is good. Carter's got his first basket of the night.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Now here's Mills. Defense is right there. Passes it to Pirtle. Here's Walker. Dunn covering. Takes the 13-footer and an air ball on that one. Way off. Now here's Valentine. Bellinelli is covering. Dunn outside. He kicks it to Carter. Dunn outside. Good on the three-point shot. Dunn's got 11 points.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be right back after this. DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it. Not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
The chemistry through the roof, and it's allowed them to build this huge lead after one.
All parts are working together, even the guys who have not put the points on the board making their subtle contributions.
So for Chicago right now, we've got Andre Robertson. Portis is out there with Carter. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Valentine in at the 3. Here is Forbes. Pass to Bellinelli. 5 to shoot. Kicks it to Forbes. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the paint, here's Valentine. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Valentine's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Chicago. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gasol finds Bellinelli. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Dunn. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, there are good fouls, and then there's those fouls. That's not a good one. Limits himself on defense, and he can't nearly be as physical for the rest of the period.
Chris Middleton's checked in for the Spurs. Bledsoe comes in for Walker. Lopez, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Bledsoe. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Shooting off the pass, that means Bledsoe set himself early and was ready to let it fly.
And Eric Bledsoe, a player who many thought might be a great fit in Milwaukee, but that wasn't the case.
And I'm not sure if it was a play style issue or something else. Fact is, they moved him in the offseason after only a half season of trying things out. Certainly one of the more surprising moves in a wild summer.
And the Spurs with possession here. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Gotta respect Pirtle's aggressiveness, putting it on the floor and getting the job done on the drive.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we see new players coming into prominence for the San Antonio Spurs. Now, Greg Popovich gives his veterans credit for accepting it gracefully and helping the young guys be successful.
Timeout.
He says it's a tribute to their character and awareness. Kevin?
Well, they certainly have established a great culture in San Antonio. Really something. DA, thank you. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The big changes in defensive rules happened right in the middle of your playing days. How did people initially react to those?
Well, a lot of guys had 3 quick fouls, Kevin, because they're out hand checking and pushing guys around. And they say, what do you mean I can't do this anymore? I get paid to push guys around. But after a little while, obviously, guys stepping off and understanding positions on the floor where you could get away with more physical play than you can out in front with point guards, obviously, and having refs' eyes on them or down on the block.
Here is Carter after the basket by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Robertson. Off target from 3-point range. Spurs trail by 21. 20 feet out. And it's San Antonio with another.
Great quickness on the pull-up from Middleton, cashing in on that opportunity.
Well, Chicago's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Carter outside. Levine up top. Here's Robertson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over Pirtle. Robertson can't hit.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pirtle dishes to Bledsoe. Pirtle kicks to Forbes. Gasol against Lopez. Right side Gasol. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And let's review some numbers for Chris Middleton. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And I like it when stars do exactly that. It's not just about scoring 50 or 40 or 30. It's about making plays consistently.
Now here's Levine. Back to Robertson. Lopez kicks to Levine. And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. And the Spurs making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Markkanen comes in for Carter. And Jabari Parker subbed in for Valentine. On defense, the Spurs trailing by 19. Markkanen against Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Robertson. And again, no good by Chicago.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
No good from Bledsoe. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Parker, another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent contest to alter the close ranger.
And Middleton kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Middleton. Spurs passing it around. Fires from 18. That's good from Gasol on the assist by Pirtle.
Yeah, something Pau has had most of his career is that mid-range shot when he's got enough space. Shoots it with rhythm and confidence, and you got to respect his ability to score the ball from there.
Now here's Lopez. Robertson the pass to Lopez. Levine wide open. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
One shot, gentlemen.
And last summer, after 9 terrific seasons in Toronto, DeMar DeRozan traded to San Antonio.
And guys, you have to feel for the sudden change for DeRozan. Gave Toronto some of their best years. At the same time, happy that DeRozan has gone to an organization that has proven success over the years.
The Bulls leading by 12. Levine finds Lopez. Parker against Middleton to end the drought. And again, no good by Chicago. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Stolen by Levine. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Parker's running. And the dunk by Parker.
Yeah, you could try, but on plays like that, you got to tip your cap to Jabari Parker.
For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Gasol. There's the pass to Pirtle. Just 5 on the clock. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Chicago's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Parker passes to Levine. Here's Robertson. No good on the triple.
Yeah, this is where you might elect to pass out of the slump rather than shoot out of it.
DeRozan's shot is good.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Robertson kicks to Markkanen. It's Levine atop the key. Over Bledsoe. Bledsoe with the rebound. Spurs trail by 12. The dish to Pirtle. Knocked loose. Here's Robertson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Pirtle. That's foul number 2 for him. Bertanis, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Bulls making a change also. Bobby Portis is checked in for Robin Lopez. Parker drives in and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, the fans happy to see Jabari Parker healthy and doing what he does best. Brent, talk about what makes him, in your opinion, so special.
Well, just how many comebacks he's had and just how much fortitude he's shown so far in the early part of his career. Lots of comparisons early on to Melo and to Grant Hill. And he's capable of carrying a team offensively. Just nice to see him on the floor.
2 shot.
And that one misses. Brent, the league playing at a faster pace overall now. Will there ever come a time when every team will play with that same speed?
No, because one team will always be faster than the next. So it's never going to be exacting for every ball club. And as you and I have talked several times, Kevin, you got to play to your strengths. And even though teams are finding more positionless basketball players, some of these guys have attributes to their game where you want to get them in certain positions. That takes time.
It's all about personnel.
It's all about your personnel. And again, putting those guys in the proper place where they can succeed more often.
Now, here's Walker. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. And DeRozan throws it down.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Levine with it, covered by Mills. Second chance shot. Levine can't hit.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Walker against Parker. And Walker kicks to Mills. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Man, it just hurts to miss shots like this. Mentally, you question yourself, and it can affect your confidence.
Outside, Levine. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
Now, here's Walker. He had 13 points in the win against the Clippers. Passes to Mills. Softly drops in the floater. Mills has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Levine kicks to Parker. There's 1:38 left in the first half. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. Here's Bertans. He's guarded by Markkanen. That cuts the lead to single digits.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here are the Bulls now. Levine passes to Markkanen. Back to Levine, and Levine throws it down.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Cover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now here's DeRozan. 26 points for him last game against the Clippers.
Well, I think he was especially impressive on the glass. The defense had no idea what to do with him. You can blame some poor defense on that play, just a total breakdown. You got to at least contest at some point.
Levine finds Parker. Here's Portis. Pass to Parker. 5 on the clock. Pass to Markkanen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. 8 points for Lauri Markkanen.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Now here's Mills. And the pass to DeRozan. It's stolen. 2 on the clock.
Well, important to get great balance if you get bumped on your way to the basket. Still something that every player tries to get comfortable with.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings, friends and neighbors. One half down, another half to go. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Chris Dunn led the way in the first half. He had 13 points, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And Shaq, what did you see out there from the Bulls?
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. And as long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Spurs?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in the position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And, you know, Chris Dunn has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, great job from him in that first half of drawing fouls and getting to the line.
Well, that is a great equalizer here. You want him to play that physical, but how do you do that without creating too much contact?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11. DeRozan out there at Bledsoe. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Bertans in at the 4 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Dunn's shot's good.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Bledsoe kicks to Bertans. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Here's DeRozan. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Now here's Lopez. Levine kicks to Dunn. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 12. Down low, stolen by Markkanen. Middleton against Parker. Here's Levine. And it's good on the assist by Parker. 8 points for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Exactly. That's the kind of possession, ending with an easy one right at the bucket that you love to get early on. Builds confidence for the entire team.
To the paint, stolen by Levine. Dunn passes to Markkanen. Finished off the break. Markkanen's got 10.
Yeah, couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half, minus that one miss. 3 of 4 now from the field right now in the second half.
Gasol kicks to DeRozan. Passes it to Bledsoe. Here's the 3. Good on the triple. Bledsoe's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Eric Bledsoe continues to work on that range to get more consistent. That time knocks down the 3.
Pass to Markkanen. Parker up top. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Parker playing for Coach K in college. He's got that pedigree as well as a great attitude.
And DeRozan kicks to Middleton. Pass to Gasol. DeRozan against Levine. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Bledsoe for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Levine's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Zach LaVine, a high riser, the 2-time dunk contest champ, making his return from that ACL surgery. He can be an explosive scorer.
Now here's Dunn. He's got 16. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Timeout.
Markkanen's got 12.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And from everything you hear, Levine is a big-time gym rat, Greg.
Yeah, I think he's very dedicated to reaching his full potential. And with his shooting and athleticism, I think he's a great fit in today's game in terms of offense.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for the Spurs. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Valentine comes in for Zach LaVine.
And when the D is this non-existent, it's pretty easy for shooters. Fishing with dynamite.
Parker outside. Back to Dunn. To the inside. Lopez. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got assist number 5 here tonight. Spurs trail by 17. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Bryn Forbes.
Now Bledsoe. He's got 5. And Middleton kicks to Forbes. Here's Gasol. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Pau Gasol, not the same player Brent he once was, but he still knows how to get the job done.
Yeah, 2001 is when it is that Pau Gasol came into the NBA as a very slightly built Spaniard for the Memphis Grizzlies, but the skill was on display from the very start. He's had a Hall of Fame career, a 2-time champion, and one of the best and most skilled players to play that position in the last 20 years.
Free throw drops for Gasol.
I'll throw out the 2-time champion stuff for you here, Kevin, but an outstanding big man, Pau Gasol, even in the later stages of his career.
Now, here's Dunn. 16 points for him. A floater, good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
And San Antonio has possession. It's a 16-point game. Bledsoe finds Bellinelli. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Middleton for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 9 points for Chris Middleton.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
The Bulls leading by 13. Dunn passes to Lopez. Back to Dunn. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And Forbes kicks to Gasol. Over Lopez. And another basket for San Antonio.
Well, Pau has a solid jumper from that kind of range. You got to get out on him.
The Bulls have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Nobody near Parker. That 3 off the mark.
Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
If you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bledsoe against Dunn. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Gasol. He's averaging 6 points a game, and he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
I feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
No good on that one. Portis, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. And he's good on the second. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. Bledsoe outside. He kicks to Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. He dishes it to Middleton. And stolen by Portis. Parker outside. Carter outside. Over to the wing. Done against Bellinelli. Clock at 4. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, I like the shot selection. I don't like the shot result. Won't happen much.
And Chris Middleton, 2 seasons ago, tore his hamstring completely off the bone. I mean, he's come back and hasn't missed a beat. One of the most well-rounded players you'll see.
The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
The first one falls. And Chris Middleton with maybe, Greg, his best season yet in 2017-18.
It just seems like he gets better every year. A former second-round pick, now all-star caliber. He's worked extremely hard, stayed in the lab, and now we're seeing the results.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Pirtle, he's checked in for Gasol. And it's Mills in for Eric Bledsoe.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
Dunn attacking. He gets it in there. Portis has got 8 points.
And the height Dunn possesses is what allows him to see the floor so well. So good at setting up his guys for quality shots.
Here is Forbes. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks to Mills. Middleton left side. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Dunn's got 4 rebounds in this game. Walker's checked in for Bryn Forbes.
Walker.
The Bulls leading by 11. Dunn outside. Parker outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marco Bellinelli picks one up.
Parker getting more comfortable in his early stages of his career with drawing contact on the inside.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Whoop shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. Trailing by 13. They host the 76ers after this game. The pass to Bellinelli. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Marco Bellinelli, a player who has always been able to light it up from outside.
And Belly has been on so many teams in his career, but is always a wanted commodity due to his shooting. Very quick and easy way to add outside shooting to a team. He can honestly play a long time just on how badly teams need shooting in our league.
And that one falls for Bellinelli.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here is Dunn. 21 points in the game. Carter outside. Passes to Portis. Parker against Bellinelli. Back to Portis. Bulls moving the ball around. And he gets it to go. 7 points for Wendell Carter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Mills with it. Pass to Pirtle. He kicks to Middleton. Here's Mills. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Chicago leading by 13. Pass to Parker. Back to Dunn. Carter, the pass to Dunn. Back to Carter. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his 7th assist in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Now here's Bellinelli. He's got 13. Now here's Mills. From past the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Dunn kicks to Parker. Back to Dunn. Now Portis. 8 points for him. Here's Parker over Bellinelli. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mills looking it over. Dishes it to Bellinelli. Back to Mills. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Mills has got 5 points so far.
Well, he's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Mills has to be accounted for by the defense.
He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable. He's connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
A different look now for San Antonio. Bertanis, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bellinelli. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Carter. Robertson comes in for Denzel Valentine. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
And that's just too easy, too big, too far inside. And that's as simple as it gets.
Walker the pass to Pirtle. Kicks to Mills. And there's the pass to DeRozan. Outside, Walker shoots over Portis. And that one hits back iron.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
LaVine passes to Markkanen. Back to LaVine. Puts up a three. San Antonio with the rebound. And Mills kicks to Walker. Now here is Pirtle, defended by Portis. Passes it to DeRozan. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. Out left to the wing. Parker kicks to LaVine. A three-pointer is right on target. LaVine's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's a good read by Jabari, a solid passer, and he knew he could reward a teammate that time.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Markkanen is inside at 4 with Portis the 5. LaVine is out there with Robertson. And it's Parker in at the small forward position. Now here's Mills. Nice D from LaVine. Here's Markkanen. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Lauri Markkanen, a 7-footer who can really let it fly. At Arizona, the most three-pointers ever by a 7-footer in a single season.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. And Markkanen also setting records for three-pointers made by a rookie, Greg.
A quick release, the ball comes off his hands so effortlessly. He's more than a stretch big as well. I think he's a shooter who just happens to be 7 feet tall.
Pau Gasol's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Lopez is checked in.
And Markkanen is a perfect candidate for that stretch 4. Outstanding at pulling the trigger from deep and not afraid to go inside and bang with the other bigs.
Here's Gasol. Drains it from 17 feet out. And here's LaVine. There's the dish to Markkanen. Back to LaVine. He feeds it to Lopez. Markkanen kicks to Robertson. Pass to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Feeds it to Levine. And that one drops for him. And the Bulls lead by 17.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. DeRozan in the corner. Pass to Bertans. A three-pointer off the mark.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Levine can't hit.
And listen, you can't design a play any better to get a look that good. Just couldn't knock it down.
The best players know that is going to happen, and you just can't let it get into your head. That's a shot that you want to take.
San Antonio with the ball. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Gasol. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Now, Gasol is an accomplished scorer on the inside. Tall, long, crafty, smart. Should I go on?
Now here's Parker. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. The three from Bertans. The Spurs with a new 24. And that one drops. 13 points for Pau Gasol.
I mean, is it fair that Pau Gasol could stand on one block and rebound on the other? That's some length.
There's the pass to Parker. He kicks to Lopez. Passes it to Markkanen. Outside, Levine. Over Mills. And again, Chicago. No good. DeRozan against Parker. DeRozan dishes to Mills. Pass to Gasol. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. DeRozan passes to Bertans. Outside, Walker. Markkanen pulls it in. Chicago leading by 13. Outside, Levine. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
And you could try to key in on him, but that's tough. They run plays that routinely give him makeable looks.
And here's Walker. After the three-pointer from Zach LaVine. Gasol kicks to DeRozan. Over Parker. And it's DeRozan missing.
And usually that mid-range jumper finds the bottom of the net. The defense has to be more aggressive moving forward.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
Yeah, when your shot's in the fridge like this, it's easy to lose your confidence, and that's why some of the most prolific scorers, they have short-term memories.
Here's Markkanen following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Lopez, no luck. Guys, there's still time for them to make a run.
Can't have any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Mills can't hit.
This just doesn't seem to be his night, or his team's for that matter either. And they got to pull it together here quick, or it's going to be lights out.
That one falls.
Excellent job of simply taking what the defense offered up.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Bertans. Outside DeRozan. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. Here's Markkanen. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And staying aggressive on offense. Markkanen's always looking to score the basketball. This guy has really become a refined scorer.
Now here's DeRozan. Outside, Walker. Kicks it to Mills. 4 on the clock. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Outside, Levine. There's the pass to Parker. It's stolen by DeRozan. The finish, and DeRozan throws it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Well, it fires up your teammates and the fans when you make plays like that out in the open court and explosive.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And what an active set of hands he's had on him tonight. He's come up with several big steals and giving them some valuable extra possessions. And that energy on D is carried over to the other guys on the court. You can definitely count on that.
Teams need contributions from everybody to win on the road, not just the stars. And he's done more than his share tonight, an outstanding performance. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, Fred Hoiberg was talking to his team during the timeout. Even though they're ahead, he said, hey, this lead isn't big enough, not by a long shot. I don't want to sit back and play this one out. I still need some aggression. Guys, back to you.
Spurs trail by 18. Bledsoe with it. Middleton on the wing. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a long road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Bertinus.
Just a little lackluster so far with his effort. He's been very limited due to his poor shooting.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dunn dishes to Markkanen. Let's go. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. 18 points for Lauri Markkanen.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Bledsoe finds DeRozan. Over Dunn. DeRozan's shot is off. The Bulls leading by 20. Dunn outside. Now here's Lopez. Back to Dunn. And Gasol comes to help. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's DeRozan. They get it again. A nice shot by Gasol.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Gasol with the steal. Here's DeRozan. Right through the D for the layup. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Now here's Parker. Now LaVine. And Gasol sends it back.
Got to respect the reach and length of Pau Gasol. Outstanding job of skying up for that rejection.
Here's DeRozan, and another basket for San Antonio.
This guy is looking for some life preservers. He needs more help. He's playing well, but his teammates have to pick up the slack here.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Passes it to Lopez. Parker finds LaVine. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 5 assists tonight.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside. And even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bulls. DeRozan against Parker. Good on the shot. DeRozan's got 12 points here in the second half.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
The Bulls leading by 14. Dunn kicks to Lopez. Dunn against Bledsoe. They double him with Middleton. Pass to Levine. Just 5 on the clock. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his first foul.
First personal foul.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Dunn looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. Here's Parker.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
No good from Bledsoe. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 14. Portis kicks to Levine. Here's Portis. Parker outside. Double team on Parker. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
It'll be a jump ball.
And here are the Bulls now. Portis, the pass to Parker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Parker doing a good job of moving his body and playing with pace. He's making the defense get a bit too handsy down there.
Jabari Parker. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Zach LaVine.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's DeRozan. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Chris Dunn picks one up.
Wow,
2 shots, gentlemen.
wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there. And with DeRozan getting traded, he said he felt backstabbed by Raptors management after they said he wouldn't be traded. At the end of the day, people will do what's best for their own position, whether they're a GM or a player. But you better believe they'll love DeRozan in Toronto forever, no matter what jersey he wears.
2.
And that free throw good from DeRozan. And the Spurs with some changes. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Gasol. Cunningham comes in for Bertans. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Chris Middleton. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Jabari Parker. Robertson comes in for LaVine. And it's Payne in for Chris Dunn. And so he hits both. Here's Payne. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Portis kicks to Valentine. Pass to Robertson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Robin Lopez. That's his second personal foul. Shooting for San Antonio, Jacob Hurdle. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one.
And Pirtle is a massive guy, someone that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks at the bucket.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Bledsoe. And here's Payne. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.